How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Tuesday Tricks, where we show you some of our favorite tricks and steps. The crazier the better, and we show you how we do some of those crazier things. I'm Tyler Schwartz, and I'm so excited to be teaching you how to incorporate clicks into your trebles. Normally clicks and trebles are pretty separate in a normal step, but I'm going to show you how to incorporate the two together so that clicks are basically just another sound in your treble combinations. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more awesome Irish dancing content. IDM's been doing a whole lot of great stuff during this quarantine time to keep us all entertained, be it interviews or instructionals like this or just anything Irish dance related. So subscribing to it would be a pretty good idea. If you want to see more instructionals kind of like this, my own channel at youtube.com/TylerSchwartzDance also does videos similar to this. Another fun channel to check out. Be sure to follow all of David's stuff. I think Instagram, Facebook, you probably already are. You've probably seen every video he's been doing. Be sure to follow him as well. He's doing some seriously crazy stuff. Oh, Irish Dance Magazine has Facebooks and Instagrams too, so follow that too. The other thing is we got a new studio, so be sure to let me know how it looks, sounds, and all of that. I made the move back from the East Coast to Chicago and have converted this space into a doable dancing recording studio, I'd say. Shout out to Omara Floors for hooking me up with this nice floor. I think it fills the space nice and well, and it makes really good sound, so I love that. Okay, so we're talking about treble clicks and incorporating clicks and trebles, not just having, your trebles and your click things, but combining the two together to be seamless. So we're gonna try a regular treble, so like a treble, and we're gonna hop right off of our back foot and switch our feet. So it's the combination of, if I just told you, if you're in right foot third position, to just jump and click your heels. You're gonna go 50-50 on that, so I want both legs working together, and just do this. Now I want you to incorporate that right off of a hop treble. Okay, so I want you to try this. Hop treble. Alright, so two big things on this. You can't just kind of ground that there. You have to have that brush back ready to go for that switch. You're jumping off that back foot and you need this foot ready to go. The second part is both legs have to be working together. One big thing about heel clicks, a big technique tip is to always be balancing out the labor of the movement, okay? A lot of times we try to pick our stronger foot to kind of do all the clicks or anything like that, and that'll only work to a point. When you get to more trickier stuff like this, like incorporating the trebles into it, or going for more clicks than 3 or 4, you really have to distribute the work. So try it again. Hop treble, click, jump. Ready? Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8. Try that on the left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And I'm having you jump back down onto 2 feet. It's a little bit easier to be able to use both feet as opposed to landing on 1 foot or anything else. So this is just kind of iron down that fact and that technique. Okay, is that it? You have to use both legs to move around. Hop treble, click, jump. 2, 3, and 2, 3, and there we go, and hop treble, click, jump. Yeah. Let's see if I'm back here. Hopefully the audio, you can still hear me. 2, 3, and. Yep. Cool. And then from there, now try out treble, click, and landing on the other foot. So if we're jumping onto our left foot, we're gonna click and change over to our right. Okay? So similar to when we did off 2 feet, now try and just go and now combine that treble into the click. So it's a little bit different. I think that's a little bit trickier. It's a little bit less balanced. So that's why we're kind of scaling it that way. We started doing on the 2 feet. Now we're going 2, 3, and whoops, lost my balance. Get a little bit more balance gradually, and it takes different lengths of time for different people. Okay, so be patient with it, but eventually, you know, the brain work will be sending down the vibes to your feet, and you'll be able to do this faster, efficiently, you know. But take your time. Okay, it really does take a while to really get the balance of it all. It's really kind of weird. All right, so we have hop treble off 2 feet, and we have off 2 feet, and we should be able to do it on either foot. You always want to practice right foot and left foot equally. Balance. It's like the big theme of today. Great. Now, for my basic people, sorry, take that up. For my beginners, just kind of piecing this together, we're gonna, all right, for an added challenge, if you already know how to do a fast treble, like a gallopy fast treble. Not like that. Yeah. Let's do the same thing, but now with a fast treble instead of, here we go, into our click. And it kind of sounds like a hornpipe. Yeah, or like a jig. Yeah. So, fast treble, we can incorporate that, and you see we're scaling this, so at this point we kind of understand the movement of it. The only thing different now is instead of a slow treble, we're doing a fast treble. Again, remember, and I keep goofing on it, I'm grounding these. Not a good example. You want to have that picked up. As soon as you do your brush back, you want to pick up the knee, you want to pick everything up so that you can jump off that back foot and switch your feet. And again, switching feet, you want the turnout, pointing, all that stuff so the heels naturally collide. I do a really good video on heel clicks over on my channel if you want to talk more about that. But 3 big things: crossed over legs, turned out feet, pointed toes. If you do those 3 things, your heels will be sticking out when you're passing feet, and they're just gonna run into each other, you know? So those 3 things need to be happening on both feet, and if one of those 3 things isn't happening, usually that's why we miss clicks. So yeah. Now try and do it with switching and landing on one foot. Yeah, it's fun. I think this is a fun time, you know, quarantine time to practice weird stuff like this. I don't know. Yeah. So now we're gonna add even more. So we took the treble, we made that faster. We're gonna dial back to regular slow trebles because we're gonna add 2 clicks. We're adding 1, but now we're doing 2 clicks. Okay. So we should know before we dive into this, you have to have a pretty strong understanding of double clicks. So when we did just 2 feet to 2 feet, from 2 feet to 2 feet, and getting that click in between, now we're doing the same thing off 2 feet. Okay, so we want that double click. 1, we should have that. 2, you have that regular treble already ready to go and pulled up, ready for that jump. A big thing is now, when we're jumping like this, we're getting the power off 2 feet. Okay, and a lot of it now you're stancing, we are launching off 1 foot, and I get that. But just know that it's harder to launch off 1 foot than 2. So when we're doing this, you know, double clicks require a little bit more jumping to it. So know that this back leg has to jump more. You have to push off the ground even further. Okay, so. try that on the going this way. Hopefully you can still hear me. I set this all up to kind of keep all the sound going one way, but yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go, 2, 3, and. And you want to always kind of keep the technique going. You don't really want to drop the heels. You want to keep the turnout going and the crossover, because that's going to help you click your heels. If you're not doing that technique, you're gonna miss everything. It's gonna be so inconsistent. You're gonna be like, why? You gotta keep those feet crossed. You gotta keep them turned out. Always practice on the left foot as well. Once you get a grasp of that, again, same things we're going to be adding. So we're going to be doing a treble, hop treble, double click, and we're going to land on our back foot again. So we're not switching anymore because we're only doing we're doing 2 clicks, so that keeps us on that same foot. Okay. So get your treble. And see, that's very difficult right there, because I'm already feeling like I'm doing a lot more work on my right than my left. So as soon as you launch off the ground, you really have to kind of pick up that left leg. That's a good way to show that. I'm pushing that forward, and I'm giving that 50-50 exchange there. It gets really hard if you have to do all the work here. I feel myself almost doing that, and that's where we'll start to get some inconsistency with the clicks. See, I'm pushing that up to give my right leg a bit more help getting down to hit that heel. Okay. Whoop. Don't miss your trebles. Yeah. Cool. All right. So we did that. Now for an added little bonus, just like the first click, we'll try the fast treble into it. So the same things are happening where that left leg, or whatever launching leg you're doing, has to kind of do a little bit extra work after launching as well, okay? Just by doing this for an extended amount of time, your back leg is going to get tired very easily. Yeah. Now try it with the switching feet, or not switching feet, landing just on one leg. Cool. Left foot. And again, yeah, it's just practice. It's way more about repetition and getting the technique down than anything. And if one step is getting too difficult, dial it back to the previous step. Really master that before stepping forward to the next part. A fun combination that would use this a little bit would be and that would only be different in that now we're going and we're just doing a double click. Instead of landing on our back foot, now we're landing on our front foot. Yeah. And then you just slam the toe. Yeah. And I love that kind of stuff where there's really no start or stop with the rhythms and the clicks. They're all kind of one thing. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Again, if you enjoy content like this and want to see more of it, be sure to subscribe to IDM right here on this channel. Also, be sure to subscribe to my own channel where I do a lot of videos very similar to this. Follow all those Facebook more Irish dance content. We could all use a little bit more of that right now, as we're all still locked down and, you know, hoping for an end to all of this. But yeah, have fun practicing this, and I will see you next time. Wow.